Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happened, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guns, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My team made it a flip and foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm roll winning, roll winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they've been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work, he ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to a bonus episode of NBA 2K.
I'm big like Diddy, I'm with it. Cali, we did it. Biggie in my city. Please don't fit it. I'm too rich. The bread and get stupid. Running like water. Mommy so hot. Miami on fire. You better be. Might get from the porch of your fortress. Yeah, they see it, but no one reports it. I run in.
Cause we take it over.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K.
Some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. We're all set to bring you NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Barnes in at the three. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging-type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
And that one's good. Wow.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And, Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Now, here's Curry. Dishes to Green. Nobody near Barnes. LeBron grabs the miss. Golden State on D. On its way from Irving for two. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got his first basket of the night. On its way from Irving for two. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Good chance here for Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And another miss by Cleveland.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Cleveland with the ball. Here's Smith. Again, the miss by Smith.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Thompson misses.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. They've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, as rough as they play.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year. Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
The shot's good from Smith. Warriors leading by 5. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Amon Shumpert has come in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And then for Golden State, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. Lets it go from the wing. Iguodala, that's good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Here's Barbosa. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it. Boy, Kevin, what a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
Warriors leading by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mozgov with the steal. From past the arc. Tries again. Warriors with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shumpert, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Sean Livingston. At the line for
2. Livingston hits both of them.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
Irving misses.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
No good from Clark.
There's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they're also...
Bogut is passing by Golden State here. And he gets it to go.
Ian Clark.
Clark's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his second basket of the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another three for Golden State. Well, and our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith subbed in for James.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. It's Curry outside. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thompson dishes to Spates. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for the Cavaliers.
That's his third personal foul. Substitution for the Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving.
Warriors leading by 17. Thompson outside. There's the three. Cannot hit.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Shumpert. Cleveland gets it back. This one for three. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Shumpert. 11 points for Smith.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Irving with the steal. Smith drives in, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
And Green gets it to go.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. That's a 2 from Smith. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Cleveland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a good one for Smith. 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year, even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Livingston passes to Ezeli. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
James checked in for Shumpert. Good on the second free throw. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goal, from 53 to 63% on free throws. A testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season for them.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gift, watch out, watch out.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Mozgov, he's checked in for
about his Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Bogut, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Cleveland's gone 1-6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Go.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And he lays it straight in. Bogut's got his second basket. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Over in the corner, Green. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Bogut with a screen on James. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. That's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year, he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record books.
And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score, Clark. He did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
It's Thompson off the drive. No luck. And Cleveland the other way now. Smith kicks to Thompson. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. The three from Barnes. Rebound by Smith. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The Cavaliers again. Can't hit.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Nice shot by James.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And there's our... fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Curry dishes to Thompson. And Maurice Spates the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Spates has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run, passing it with purpose. The D has it
by the Splash Brothers. but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled. That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now Cleveland shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. As we're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
And the shot is good. 10 points for Draymond Green.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
A step-back shot here. Again, the miss by Green. We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
Yeah, they seem to be disorganized to me, guys. I mean, out of sync, no rhythm or flow.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half court, you've got to do it as a unit.
Thompson misses. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Well, I've always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have... gotten into them a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Fry, that's for 2. And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Clark. Kicks it to Ezeli. And he lays it straight in.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number. today.
Here's Mozgov. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And for the Warriors, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Ezeli is out there with Bogut, and it's Rush. Then there's Ian Clark, and it's Barbosa in at the shooting guard. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Mozgov. Another miss by Mozgov.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
To the right side. Here's McCray. The rebound by Ezeli. Ezeli's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rush gets the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the shot. Sugar.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James Jones comes in for Channing Frye. And Jefferson subbed in for LeBron. Spates checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors. Three of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it. Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Here's Barbosa, sinks the 15-footer.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Barbosa kicks to Rush. It's Mo Williams with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the rejection by Ezeli.
Remains Cleveland ball.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Golden State moving the ball around. With the floater, Rush's shot is off.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans. That is a real nice-looking deep 3 ball there, fellas.
Yeah, Clark, major confidence on display.
Williams attacking. Banked in off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Clark the pass to Spates. Mozgov with the block. Here's McCray from deep 3-point range. The Warriors pull it in. Ezeli's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barbosa dishes to Clark. Here's Ezeli. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist from
Ezeli's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Clark. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Jefferson. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of 3-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron.
It does. That is a factor. Channing Frye's checked in for McCray. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
He kicks to Clark. Looking for Rush. He gets it there. Good.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And the foul on Mo Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Ian Clark. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. Spates the pass to Livingston. To the right side. Here's Rush. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished. Now for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Thompson. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he knocks down the first one.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mozgov's shot is off.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Barbosa with a screen for Spates. Barbosa against Shumpert. Barbosa gets the bucket.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain. And simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Spates sets a screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season. In 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the foul on Mo Williams. Talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Spates sets a screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Sean Livingston. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. That one is no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender.
And that brings us to the end of our